Hey guys, it's Anne popping on behind my apron. I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. And as a lot of you know, I've been traveling, but I'm home and I'm really glad to be home. And you know, when I get home from being on the road or on a vacation or anything like that, I kind of crave comfort foods. I don't know about you, so it would be fun to know. So when you pop on here, whether you're watching me live or you pop on and watch this later, if you have that same scenario that goes on, if you've been gone for a few days and you come home to your own house and your own kitchen, what is it that you want to eat? Drop it in the comments below, because it would be really fun for me to see what other people say and if you have that same craving. But I wanted to pop on because this needs to simmer for a while to be best, I think. And what was I craving after traveling? I'm craving something that I don't know what you guys call them. Do you call them sloppy joes? Do you call them Maidrites? Do you call them tavern burgers? I've learned growing up in Iowa that it's kind of a regional thing. My Northwest Iowa friends, quite often it's called tavern burgers. Here where I live, a lot of times I hear sloppy joes, but then I hear Maidrites too. So I guess I'm curious. So drop in the comments below what you call it and tell me a food you crave after you've been traveling. So what I have going on in a skillet is I took a pound of ground beef and I took 2 onions and chopped up the onions, put it in with the ground beef and got it browning. Then I decided to go live. So that's already in here. Sometimes I can't remember to go live while I first start the prepping, but I've browned it, I've drained it, and I've put it back in the skillet. And I'll just show you what my really super easy Maidrite sloppy joe or tavern burger is for a recipe. And while I'm doing it, I also want to let you know that I've put an email out. I have posted on my Facebook timeline. This is my 35th year month anniversary with Pampered Chef. Yeah, 35 years ago plus now I started this business. And I'll be very honest, my April's kind of off to a slow start, so I decided I'm going to make some fun happen, and I'm going to do all different kinds of promotions over the next 35 days to honor that part of my business. So you will see a link pop up here. Let me just make sure it pops up and is live. Yep, I see it, so let me make sure it's here for you. There you go. If you... let's see. Yep, I want it to show. So I think I got it right. I'll put it in the comments too. But if you shop today on my party, that is a link going out to you, you are going to get a surprise free gift from me. I'm also going to put you in my 35-day giveaway drawings. I'm going to give away free products, half-price items, some surprise gifts, including one of my cookbooks that people ask about, because this recipe is in Second Harvest that I did with my cousins a couple years ago. And so there's a lot of fun promotions going on, but I wanted to kick it off with a bang. So if you need a shower gift, a wedding gift, you need to replace something in your house, come shopping with me. I will really appreciate it. And if you do it before midnight tonight, you're going to get a free surprise gift from me too. So what I did, hamburger, ground beef, whatever you call it, 2 onions chopped, mix and chop. You guys, this gem's on sale right now, so grab a spare if you need it. Browned it and chopped it up. And then I'm going to add the magic. This calls for 1 can of tomato soup. So let's just get this stirred in. And this is really a great recipe if you have time to run home at lunchtime. If you're someone that works outside of the house and you can run home at lunch, then you can put this together and put it on warm or low in a crock pot, and then it'll be ready in the evening. But I think it really does need to simmer. I think it's best if it simmers for at least a half hour, if not up to an hour. So 1 can of tomato soup, 1 tablespoon of vinegar, and remember these little slant reeds? Yep, I can just set it down on the counter. I think you guys can see it. And I can pour it right in, and I can see when it's to the 1 tablespoon mark without having to lift it up and check. So I'm going to pour that in. That's from the Easy Read measuring cups. And then my recipe calls for just a teaspoon of yellow mustard. So I'm just going to give it a squirt, okay? I figure that that is close to a teaspoon. I'm going to have to buy a new mustard. 1 squirt sounds like a teaspoon to me. And then I need 3 tablespoons of good old ketchup. And the plunger, remember, peanut butter, Karo syrup, mayonnaise, anything that you want to be able to push right out. Or you can do liquids in the other end. But there are tablespoon markings on here, so I got to go back to my 3 tablespoon mark. And I'm going to add the ketchup. And then put it over and push it. And you can use the silicone scraper to do, I'm using the regular size of the scraper to mix it all together and let it stay on here and simmer because it doesn't melt or doesn't stain. So I absolutely love those too. So remember, this is a craving I had because I've been traveling. I've been gone for a few days. So I'm really curious. I want you to drop in the comments below if you've been gone or traveling. What do you crave to eat from your own kitchen when you get home? Because I think that's a really interesting question. And then I'm really curious. I wish I could put a poll in when I'm doing these lives because I'm really curious what you grew up calling these or what you call this in your house. A Maidrite, a Sloppy Joe, or a Tavern burger. Do that. And again, my next 35 days are going to be really fun with all kinds of different promotions, specials, and giveaways because I have stepped into my 35th anniversary with the business. So that should be really fun too. And then if you're local or you have a Fairway, I have to tell you, I just discovered something there. Their baked good products from their bakery are really, really an improvement over what they were a few years ago. So Fairway label, it says Fairway Bakery right on it. And you guys, these onion buns are fantastic with these. So just a little hint. And I also think these freeze and then just let them thaw to use them the next time. Way better than the bun packages from other brands. I don't know why that is, but I will just use what I want and I'll put the rest in the freezer to be able to grab them out. So just a little hint for you too. So I hope you're having a great Monday. Thanks for all the support and the fun. I'll be checking the comments and I'll put the shopping link in there too in case I screwed that up and you want in on today's special. Remember, if you shop today, you're going to get a surprise free gift from me and you'll be in the drawings for all the promotions and giveaways I do over the next 35 days. See you soon.